In this story, you'll see how wisdom, fairness, and the golden rule transform lives in a royal court. Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom named Eloria, there lived a wise and kind-hearted girl named Minsha. She was known far and wide for her fairness and her ability to solve even the toughest of problems. Minsha lived in a small village on the edge of the kingdom, but her fame eventually reached the ears of King Arman, the ruler of Eloria. King Arman, though powerful, struggled with one flaw. He often judged situations too quickly. He believed he always knew what was best, and because of this, many in his court felt he lacked fairness. One day, to test Minsha's wisdom, King Arman invited her to his palace. "Minsha," he began, "I have heard of your fairness. I have a challenge for you. If you solve it, I will reward you with anything you desire." Minsha humbly bowed. "Your Majesty, I do not seek rewards, but I will try to help." The king clapped his hands, and two farmers, Khalid and Zayan, entered the court, each holding the end of a golden chain. In the middle of the chain was a magnificent pearl. "Both of these men claim the pearl belongs to them," the king explained. "Khalid says he found it while plowing his field. Zayan says it fell from his pouch while passing through the same field. How will you decide who is telling the truth?" Minsha thought for a moment and then asked for a bowl of water. She gently placed the pearl in the water and observed as it floated. She smiled and turned to the men. "Before I decide, I must ask each of you one question." She turned to Khalid first. "What do you plan to do with the pearl, if it is yours?" Khalid said, "I will sell it to buy more land for farming." Then she turned to Zayan. "And what will you do with it, if it is yours?" Zayan hesitated, but then said, "I plan to gift it to my mother for her necklace." Minsha nodded. "Both of you have noble intentions, but the truth lies not in words, but in action." She lifted the pearl and handed it to the king. "Your Majesty, let us break the pearl into two. Each man shall take half." Khalid frowned, but said nothing, while Zayan immediately protested. "No, please don't break it," he cried. "The pearl is precious. I would rather give it to Khalid than destroy it." Minsha smiled. "The true owner of the pearl is Zayan. Only someone who truly cares for something would be willing to part with it to save it." The court erupted in applause, and the king was astonished by her wisdom. "Minsha, you have proven yourself not only wise, but fair. What is the rule you follow that guides your decisions?" Minsha replied with a smile, "Your Majesty, it is a simple rule. Treat others as you wish to be treated. That is the golden rule I live by." The king was moved by her words. From that day forward, he pledged to rule his kingdom with fairness and compassion, often seeking Minsha's counsel. Minsha returned to her village, content with the knowledge that her wisdom had made her kingdom a better place. And so, the tale of Minsha and her golden rule was passed down for generations, teaching children the importance of kindness, fairness, and thinking before acting. Moral of the story: treat others as you wish to be treated, and always seek the truth with fairness and patience.